And we are back.
Yes, we wasn't supposed to make it, but we did.
I feel like everything is just always right to the minute, and we're going live.
We're going live. We are live today. What's up, chat? How y'all doing today?
How are the reactors? How are the goons? Are you doing all the things
that people do on a Friday night?
Let's go. Yet again, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern live stream. Appreciate you guys checking in with me and Q.
That's right. Absolutely. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Got a great show. Let's see what the chat is talking about. What's up, Junkyard Grows? How's it going? Christy Yant, how's it going?
He already knows. He already
knows.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Shout out to Amanda.
Let's go.
ICD Garcia. Yes, sir.
Back with another banger. Always bangers. That's the only thing we have here.
Yeah, we got a good one tonight.
If it's not bangers, are you even? Never mind. Let's get straight to it. Let's go.
Get straight to it. Cody in Chicago, what's up? Indigo Grumpy, what's going on? Yes, sir. Vin Drizzle, what's up? Sazzle Dazzle, what's going on? Week's been great.
Let's go. Hey, Blue Rose, how you doing? Happy Friday Rose. Indeed. There she is, Miss America, our Blue Rose.
What's up, Sherry? What's up, Paul? We in here. That's right.
Oh, snap.
This is awesome.
To miss anybody, I see everyone chiming in now. Oh man, we got we are going as fast as like water here. Wow, this
absolutely.
Let's go, baby. Hope y'all doing well. We're doing
that's
great.
Right.
Cody's already feeling the things.
Hey, that's what we're talking about.
All right, here. Let's get right into it. As you guys know, we watched the video for its entirety. At the end, Q and I react. At some point, we will read the chat comments. Do start typing when you see us reading the comments. That's the best time that your comment will be read.
That's right.
Get right into it here.
Yeah.
Let me unmute this. Sorry. This is one way to start off the video, dude. What? You're on mute. You're on mute. But like, still, this is wild. This is wild.
Yo, this is crazy, right? A real photo shoot video with Erica Franzve takes a creepy turn after her photo as a sniper on the roof at Fort Huachuca.
Huachuca? Yeah.
In the military assassination movie she starred in resurfaces. Shout out to Hard and Grant. What does it say? Hard being Manny. Yes. Shout out to Hard being Manny.
Must be, bro. How did he find this? I didn't even know she started movies. I thought she was just on like that dating show.
The music video, right? I think
the music video, yes.
Yo, it feels like.
Oh wait, wasn't she in like Snake Eyes or something? Or no, that was some other movie where there was like weird. Never mind.
It was with Nicolas Cage. Right. Snake Eyes, right? And it pretty much foretold the events.
Yeah, the date was on the. Never mind. We're going
right.
Deep here.
We're going. Hey, we got deep real fast, right? Very interesting stuff. You know.
Yep.
I feel like she's. Yeah, I feel like she's been around longer than we thought.
Dude, I feel like she's lying about her age, and like I'm like none of the math makes sense even when it comes to her kids and stuff. You know, it's like, but I'm not here to judge. I'm at this point, let the kids just grow up, and hopefully she can do the honorable thing now.
Right, absolutely, well said.
No more WWE superstar shows across the nation. Let's get Turning Point USA back to the tents, please. Don't. Never mind. Not going political. Just saying my 2 cents.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Interesting.
Yeah, what you think of that?
What do you even like? What is the need to contact them? You know, like at this point, they haven't been contacted. Just let them be. We've seen what happens when we contact, you know, uncontacted tribes, and they literally like disease like takes them out. You know, it's sad.
Right. I was thinking, what if they were like, you know, looking over the land, looking for a new place to build, and just happen to find them, or were they like shooting a documentary or something? You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
those are some good quality cameras right there. So you know, the question is, what was the cameras doing out there? You know,
Wait, this guy Lex Friedman is a podcaster.
Lex Friedman, he is.
So what? He was like, yeah, he could have been doing a documentary, a recent interview between American conservationist, or maybe, oh no, he's a podcaster, so it was probably brought up in the podcast. And the guy, yeah,
Yes,
like why was he out there? That's right.
that part. You know what I
You're
mean?
right, you
know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. That's wild. And then
Shout outs to the New York Post.
Did they already have the bananas? Did they know that they were gonna like, you know, like
they look mighty right?
Like we got to give them bananas. That's what they need.
They look right. They look right. They were nice and green.
Yo, it was like Black Friday up in there. They were
trying to grab all
those. I'm like, this is the best sale ever, free. I'm like, yes, I want to be there.
You know what I'm saying?
That was me during Comp USA times.
Comp USA, throwback, Circuit City. Remember them days?
Yeah. Tweeter, do you remember the original Tweeter?
Yes. Wow. Those are the days.
The days. All right, let's check in with the chat. Now is the time.
Good idea. I like it.
Got Ashley here. I heard North Central Island didn't have anything to do with outsiders because a long time ago some popes went to the island and did things to the children, and now outsiders are never allowed back. But like there's an entire race, I thought, like an indigenous tribe that has like unalived people that come near. So is that just all part of the facade?
That's a great question.
Interesting.
Very,
like
very.
Ashley could be onto something here.
Right.
Yeah, let them be. Vibes is like, yeah, let them be.
And
hello, Ashley.
What's up, Ash?
Me to Indigo. Let's go.
Tyson, Q, Teddy. Good to see you guys again. Sending my blessings to y'all and family. Stay in tune. Much love. Much love. For sure.
My question is, if there is this one group, how many more are they that we just don't know about?
It's a great question right there.
Dude, I want to know about those underground groups, the ones in the cave.
Right.
They need Jesus. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. I'm just big boned or I'm fluffy. There's no fat, big boned or fluffy.
It's all good. It's all good. As long as you're happy. That's all that matters.
Always, always. Beefcake. What's happening here? Lex Freeman is what? What does that mean?
I don't even know.
I'm like, what? He goes to raves or something? He's got the
right. That's what I'm thinking, right? They need to leave those people alone. I agree.
Yes, Jerry, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
42.
That's right.
Yo, shout out to the React Files. We got 100-something viewers over there. There better be 100 likes. Hey, what are you doing?
Smoke up them likes, folks. Smoke up them likes. And if you're watching on the Goon side as well, smoke up them likes.
We love all the love on all sides. Appreciate you guys.
If you're new here, smash them subs, smash them likes, hit them notification bells.
Never had that monocle. Shadow, I feel like he, in my timeline, at one point, he did have a monocle, and it wasn't the Peanut Man. I promise you.
Wow, they both had one, in my opinion.
Yes.
In my timeline.
Yes.
Right?
I come from the same one.
We're on the same timeline.
Had a cornucopia.
It did. Absolutely.
Fat is where it's at. Let's go. PHAT.
Pretty hot and tempting.
The Pentagon secretly bought.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. Money Talks. That was the movie.
No, that's the movie.
Yeah, Money Talks.
Never seen it. Gotta watch it now.
A device linked to a mystery illness that allegedly sickens U.S. spies around the world after years of saying there was no proof. Sources say the Pentagon spent 8 figures on the device in a covert operation. It's small enough to fit in a backpack, but powerful enough, investigators believe, to emit pulsed radio waves that can penetrate the human body. That device is now being linked to a baffling illness that's said to have plagued U.S. diplomats, intelligence officers, and military personnel for nearly a decade. Only later did it get a name: Havana syndrome. The first cases appeared in 2016 when U.S. officials in Cuba reported sudden headaches, dizziness, memory loss, balance issues, even cognitive problems. Similar cases were later reported worldwide. However, the illness has never been formally recognized. Some intelligence reviews said there was no clear evidence of a targeted attack, but a 2022 panel found that pulsed electromagnetic energy could possibly explain some cases. Now, according to CNN, this device has been quietly tested for over a year, despite public statements downplaying the evidence. Victims say they were dismissed and sidelined, and now feel vindicated. So the question is no longer whether something happened, but how long officials do more than they admitted.
Dude, I've heard of this, and it freaks me out.
Yes. I didn't realize it was so recent. I thought Havana syndrome was like from the 70s.
No,
That's
this
pretty
was like,
recent.
I think they had to like change the office or something, the embassy office, because of this entire thing. It was wild. Like
That's
when
crazy.
I first heard of it, and I thought they were just like messing with us. You know, it was like a week-long thing. It's like some person said like they're getting headaches from blah 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 sound, and then more people kept saying it, and then they're like, "We're moving the embassy." Like that's it.
You know what? This now, did you hear about that that soldier who said the boats from the Venezuela thing, you know what I'm saying? It's talking about like sound weapons or something like that.
Wait, sound weapons?
Did you hear that? Did you hear about that? They said like,
I did not.
Yo, they was like, yo, one soldier was like, yo, they took out the whole squad.
Yeah.
Like, whatever it was, like the nose started bleeding and stuff. The belly.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this technology right here.
Yeah.
So that's in the back of backpack. Imagine something like bigger on a like a war vessel.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Wait, so like if they did have that type of things on boats, what else do they have? That's literally the thing, right?
That's what we're talking. That's exactly.
That's wild. That's
right?
wild. Yes, because like I've even seen Dave have you know, put these types of things in towers of sorts, you know, and those towers get spread across the entire world, and it's like, hey, could those towers be used to send subsonic frequencies that would also affect us if they were in the right range, you know?
Absolutely. What if it's a whole network?
It's scary. And now we know about Havana syndrome.
That's what I'm saying, right? Right. And that's on the micro level, book bags, you know?
One of my biggest fears is spontaneous combustion. Now it's Havana syndrome as well. It's like added on. It's like, I can't control it, you know? Hey, some guy flipped the switch and he was like, hey, let me turn it up to 421.
And it got hot. Right. It got hot.
Left it at 420, brother.
Just should have left it there. You know what I mean? Exactly.
We have some interesting reports coming in from Southern California. Around January 15th, 2025, hundreds of people saw something interesting in the sky. But here's the thing. They're not claiming it's the normal meteorite or SpaceX launch. No, they're saying something else. They're saying they saw a missile shoot across the sky. Take a look at these next 2 witnesses' videos. Comment below. Tell me what you think.
That's a fucking missile.
What do you mean? Go to the house right now.
Holy shit.
Go home right now.
Dude, either that or it's a fucking meteor. Dude, that's a missile. That's leaving a fucking trail. Holy.
Now take a look at this video coming from a witness. Again, seeing something weird in the sky. And they don't know if it's the aftermath of whatever shot across the sky, but there was some strange lights going on. Be sure to comment. Let us know what you think.
What is that? What's happening? No, there's no.
Somebody's fireworks.
Fireworks, no trees.
You would see the fireworks. That's not fireworks.
Wow.
Yeah, this is definitely. I can totally see it, the confusion, but I believe on January 15th, SpaceX did do a test launch of their Falcon rocket. And I may be wrong about the actual rocket, but I do believe Elon at some point did a thing where he was like, "Hey, you're gonna see it come back in," and that's why it's like, could it have been that test, or is
possibly
that facade, which we've seen before? You know, the cover-ups are all over the place, and it's like, dude, could they be right? Like, it does look missile-ish. Like last time we saw the Falcon go off, it was like that weird blue ring, right, that it produced.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, I didn't see that blue ring this time. So what, on the descent, it doesn't do a blue ring? Like, what's going on?
Right.
Is it a missile?
Well, out of the three, I think two will go with your theory.
Okay, but the last
right?
one definitely
the last
not.
one,
Yeah,
right? What was that?
Yeah, no idea. That last one.
That part. Like, whoa,
dude,
what was that?
No idea. Like, how was that light even doing like the weird, and like even the sound that she was insinuating was just like, I definitely could not say for sure like what she was seeing.
That part.
That one was wild.
well, you know what? They did have them astronauts that are returning because one got sick.
Astronauts returned? What?
Did you hear about that?
What?
Yeah, I think they like came back this morning or last night. Like they landed in the ocean or something.
Oh, so it could have been that. It could have been one of those like escape pods from the ISS.
Possibly.
I say escape pods, but you know, they say they dock and they leave gracefully, but sometimes astronauts get stuck there for quite long periods.
Exactly. They were lucky to get back.
Definitely never going up there ever again.
That's it.
Hey, let's see what the chat's saying. Hey, we got Traveling Tarot in the building. That was astronauts coming back. Hi, goons. Let's go.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, so there we go. So the first two were definitely astronauts from the rocket then. But this last one, he never had a silver leg? What? Who?
Never had a silver leg.
Who didn't have a silver leg? Spaceship. Wish we called ours cosmonauts. Cosmonauts. That does sound cooler.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
wait, cosmonauts. Yeah, it's like a interstellar type person.
Right.
Let's go. Sounds cooler. Definitely does. That was weird. It said I wasn't subscribed. Mattress. Thank you for hitting the subscribe.
Hey.
Intergalactic War.
You know, that kind of crossed my mind as well right there.
Dude,
like
there
those
could be
lights going on.
War up there.
You're right.
Why won't they tell us?
Well, why would they want to put a nuclear reactor on the moon?
This is also true. Are they really mining the helium-3 on the backside as well? I have many questions.
How
is that profitable? How is the energy used to mine helium-3 and bring it back to us profitable?
That's where we got to go. Yeah.
It's either they completely are up there and there's an entire Space Force just like doing the things and this is the entire cover-up. But like, how long can this cover-up be? I mean, like, we know about Bob Lazar. Like, at this point, just uncover the things. Just let me do the contact.
Right. You know, hey, that brings us to the dark side of the moon.
Oh, snap. I've seen a lot of those documentaries.
You know what I mean?
the tall structures and stuff, Q. Like
Yeah.
those are just
Right.
oh my god.
Exactly.
Some of those things.
Right.
You're a believer in that, right?
Yeah, I am actually.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see here, just to make sure I haven't missed any comments. I've been subscribed since I joined the DC. Let's go. Discord.
Awesome.
Reading chat backwards and not having context is hilarious. I'm sorry.
Shout out to King Yeti.
Yep. So glad you're live. I'm stuck at work for another 45 minutes. Angela, I'm glad we can give you some hype.
We're right here with you, Angela. It's almost over. Blow up the moon and drain the ocean. That would be crazy. I was thinking it was the astronauts coming back. They landed in the ocean off of San Diego coast at 3:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right, Steven, I feel you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Going on the TV too. So they keep avoiding what's happening. It's also could be a cover up. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those lately. There's a lot of those floating around. I just watched Close Encounters of the Third Time, and now you can't convince me that the Devil's Tower isn't relevant. I agree. The Devil's Tower is very, very relevant. Absolutely.
It's all connected.
Yeah, I agree.
So, does anyone know where the missile was located?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't think they would ever tell us. What is that, like Point Nemo or something like that?
I don't think they would tell us, right?
Yeah, these are the right questions, chat.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are gonna legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No power to the pig.
Wow. Wow,
Yo.
there is a message and a half in there. Wow.
Yo, we're back in the 70s, bro.
Is this real or is this AI? Like,
that is real.
That is real.
That is real, bro.
I feel like that just brings up the like I'm a big passive resistance type of guy, like non-violence type of thing.
Absolutely.
Like,
Me too.
I totally understand the rhetoric of, hey, I need to show up armed because there's going to be armed people there that are going to be counteracting whatever I'm trying to do. But at the same time, like, does that now escalate the situation to the point where someone needs to, this is like gang violence?
Oh, yo,
it feels like
it absolutely escalates things. If you ask me, I feel like there's a lot of tension. Things are escalating. It's like a pressure pot. If you ask me,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And just to see this, like, I'm like, wow, it's like we've come full circle.
Yeah.
Was, like, yo, I feel like it's the 70s right now. Remember when you see them, Woodstock, the whole point around Woodstock and all that.
Yeah.
The war in Vietnam, they was against it and stuff, and everybody was protesting. And it was like, I feel like we're kind of like touching on those times again.
Yeah. And is the message heard from the crowd alone, or is the message only heard when the guns show up?
Ooh, I mean, that's a great question as well.
It's like, what is really going to cause the change that these guys want to see? Is it really showing up with, hey, I am now armed and I can like defend myself against whatever crazy things you guys throw? But like that's really not going to change. That gives you, hey, some kind of closure. Hey, I'm not going to maybe get attacked because now they're fearful, but I'm looking for the change. I'm looking for like, what is the actionable things that we can do
that's
a
That's a great
society?
question. Exactly. That's a great question right there. Like how do we find that change? Like, how do we simmer things down?
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone takes a chill pill, buddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Something in the air and it's gonna be great.
Like chill.
Why are they putting all these medals in the air instead of the real stuff, bro?
You know, it's
Throw
crazy.
that like button up there. We all gonna be floating. We all gonna be elevated.
That's right. Elevation, baby. Elevation.
Oh man.
Oh, it's gonna crush it. Oh, it's gonna crush it. Oh, it's gonna crush it.
I wonder how much that's gonna cost.
You know the customer is gonna be ordering it right again. He's like, dude, my robot never showed up. Here I am ordering it again. They send another robot, and they're like, wait, now we have 2 robots knocked out. What's going on here?
That's crazy. It's like I don't know what it is. If it's a system mapping issue.
I really want one of those sidewalk robots at my place. I'm like, it'd be so convenient. You know, I feel like it'd reduce so much like things, but it's like at what cost?
Right. You know what I mean? Like.
It'd be better than the scooters, bro. Those scooters are just thrown everywhere. I'm like, yo, just add some
literally
sidewalk robots. We'll ride those instead.
Right.
That's to where we need.
That's crazy. Like they're everywhere.
Oh my god. Have you ever seen one in real life? One of those sidewalk robots?
Not the robot itself, no.
Yeah, me neither.
I haven't.
But I see videos like this all the time, and I'm like, bro, why do I never see one in the wildlife? But like,
I think it's a West Coast thing, if you ask me.
It's a West Coast thing.
Possibly. Don't quote me, but I think it might be
New England. So
yeah.
All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Everyone needs to go outside and
smoke a bowl. Hell yeah, talk to real people. Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes I just do that at home.
Well said, Angela. Well said. Also, I grew up a criminal in a criminal family. We never mess with cops like this. King Yeti, for sure. You gotta respect the police, most
definitely. Gotta have some civil.
Absolutely.
But I think they were being civil. They just wanted to throw the message of like, hey,
right,
this is what we stand for. Like, we're not gonna, put a stance. But I also want to push them further and be like, what is the things that we can do so we don't go down this path?
Absolutely.
Wait, would you live in those underground homes? 100%. Sign me up, bunker home.
You want the bunker?
Yeah, because I'm gonna start tunneling and see if I can connect with the underground people that are in Egypt.
Leave the world behind.
That's it. We're all going there.
They need a part 2 at this point.
Dude, it'd be amazing if they did.
Right?
Or even the other one, Everything All at Once, if they did it like another Everything All at Once. Have you seen that one where it's like multi-dimensional? The lady just hops through different timelines.
Right. Absolutely.
Me when I drop the Lego. Death Star. Sometimes peace comes with a piece. Yeah, I guess it does. I'm sorry, I just realized I'm not reading the latest comments, am I? You're like, Q's like, Teddy, where are you? I'm like, you are way behind, buddy.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, dude.
It's fine. It's Friday night.
That's supposed to happen.
You know,
they're going to oh my god. Ashley is like throwing facts out here.
Shout out to Ash. Paul says, did that train say bright night? No, really look at the video.
Wait, did it say bright night?
What is a bright night? What's the significance? Is it a company?
Bright line.
Oh, Brightline. Is that a company?
It'd be wild. I think Brightline is the train company, probably like Amtrak,
Really? Okay. Interesting.
I mean, it sounds like a thing like great.
So who's catching the lawsuit?
Yeah, dude, that robot company is 100% getting sued. They're like, you damaged my train. Like,
what? The robots getting sued?
The robot gets stuck on the train tracks. That's like step 1 of like making this commercial. Like, make sure it goes over the train track.
Right. Exactly.
It's not a school bus. It doesn't have to wait before it crosses. Like, what happened there?
That part, like, is the train tracks even registering on their maps? You know what I mean?
Oh my
like,
god. Let's see here. I have my 0.45, so I'm all right. Plus, Let people. Yeah, that's it.
That's how you do it. Yeah, absolutely.
That change that I'm looking for may come just from home, you know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's the best thing to do if you ask me. Just chill at home, y'all.
Yep. Steve, I'm with you on that.
Shout out to Steve. Yeah, man.
Tuna and broccoli when I get home. That sounds yummy. In the sandwich, or you just eat it like without the carb?
Oh,
hey, dope triple G's.
Shout outs to you, brother. Thank you, gents, for another fire collab. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure y'all smoking that like. If this your first time here, make sure you smash that sub. We appreciate you. Happy Friday.
In my town, the cops are totally corrupt. They form the new cop.
Hey.
What is happening here? What is happening in your town?
Hey, man, since we're on the topic of trains, you might as well just hit that train sound one time real quick.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit that train sound real quick.
You need it louder.
That's right. If there's a robot on the track, get out the way.
It's coming.
For real.
It's like the robot heart.
You know?
It has a heart.
iRobot.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Let's go. All right, here.
Imagine if there was a magical occult death ray that could someone from a distance and leave no physical trace. Franz Barden claimed such a thing existed, the Tepophone. In Barden's writings, he says a German black magic lodge, the Freemasonic Order of the Golden Centurion, targeted him after he refused to join. According to Barden, one of the lodge's secrets was a special device that could influence a person remotely, put them to sleep, wake them up, energize them, weaken them, and even them, all while the target would have no idea what was happening or why. He further claimed the group gained this capability through a pact with a quote prince of demons, and that the operative tool was the Tepophone, a magical vibratory instrument said to transmit fatal vibrations across any distance. The device allegedly worked by shining a flame lit using high-grade alcohol toward a photograph of the target, using the photo or sometimes a hair sample as the quote link. He also implies it wasn't a one-person operation. It apparently required multiple lodge members concentrating in unison, focusing their intention through the device toward the target. The intention could allegedly be transmitted across any distance. This description closely resembles what many modern esoteric researchers would call scalar waves, waves that supposedly carry intention rather than only measurable electromagnetic energy. These waves do not dissipate with distance like conventional transverse EM waves, are not limited by the speed of light, and are also the waves that are the true blueprint of manifestation and psionic activity, as I discussed in my free book, Occult Physics. The description of the Tepophone's function being dependent on multiple concentrating members also resonates with a recurring claim found across Psi literature, that group focus or synchronized meditation amplifies Psi output disproportionately, with some researchers describing the effect as exponential compared to individual effort. The Tepophone is corroborated by similar works from other researchers. For example, T. Galen Hieronymus in Alloptic Energy described his device that could send, quote, emanations at a distance using an input, the influencing substance, and a target representation, like a photo. One example he gives is allegedly reducing pests on farms by using a pesticide as the input, while using a picture of the farm as the target. Later researchers like Charles Casamano pushed the concept even further, claiming that because electromagnetic waves can act as carriers for scalar waves, even a flashlight could function as a crude rudimentary Tepophone. You point the flashlight to a target while concentrating on specific instructions, supposedly imprinting the instructions into the target's subconscious. The target will often seemingly obey these instructions as if the idea was their own, oblivious to the fact that it was implanted there by someone else. Casamano in his work also describes a method for influencing someone's dreams remotely. This method involves a box which was psychically linked to the target via a hair sample, and a light inside the box that's repeatedly switched on and off near a photo representing the intended dream imagery. Such a strategy allegedly enhances the psionic communication of the dream imagery to the target.
Bro, why can't we recreate this? Why? I need this.
Well,
I
think
just
about
want to
this,
know.
right? Well, the flashlight, I could see. It's crazy because as soon as he said the flashlight, I thought of like a cop or a security guard.
Yeah.
They pointed at you and they say freeze, or they say
Oh, yeah,
put
with
your
the
hands up.
flashlight. That's true.
Right? Put
That's
your hands
true.
up, freeze.
Hey, that'd be a spotlight at that point. It's
Drop
like,
it.
Oh, man.
What if you know what I mean? They know
Not
that,
red-handed.
right? What if they were taught that that's the signal, or whether they know it or not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
after seeing this, like, what? Like the light has intention, like type,
Yes.
First thing I thought of was like a, freeze.
That's crazy. And like we heard about Havana syndrome.
Oh
now
God, for real.
W's.
Yo,
here's the winning. Dude.
Everything's coming out tonight. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, this is wild.
That's why this stream wasn't supposed to happen.
That is still out there, and I'm like, bro, what? Where are they firing all these things?
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
God, it's everywhere. There's no escape. They turned the microwave on at the end.
They always do.
Oh my God, this was a really good video. I like this. This guy broke it down in like a very linear fashion, which was like easy to digest.
Absolutely, I agree.
Building up to.
Shout outs to the esoteric nomad.
Yeah, very good content.
It's like he took the esoteric to the science. That Tesla stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, so what did we hit them folks with? Because these are the 32 Cubans that was guarding Maduro. Yeah, packed them up. Literally, I've never seen nothing like this in my life, son. Sent them home in a box. These was grown fighting men, people. I mean, no wonder Trump been talking so felonious. Well, we got the fucking ray gun. We disintegrating niggas now? Now I know why Greenland and Denmark took that cigarette break immediately after the meeting. They probably seen some shit. Stressed out, shit was getting critical. They probably, nah, if you don't give us Greenland, you understand? Boxed up, nigga, up top. What did I tell y'all? We do not get intervened in no foreign affairs unless the handler and puppet master says it is okay. He said, whoa. Nah. We not going to save them 12,000 people that were supposed to be killed. Why the fuck is this man right here telling us what to do? And why is your bitch ass listening? I mean, I can point to a million files, but I'm not going to go down that road right now. I digress. But to me, this is very eye-opening that you not calling shots. You a bitch. Like, you got to check with this man right here. They only got I don't even know how many million people, but son, you see what we did to Venezuela? We could send him. He's a war criminal. ICC wants this nigga, bro, for real. I don't know why you letting it bitch you around like that. And Iran, I'm sorry, man. I thought he was going to intervene, but our handler, he said, no mas, no more. It's over. We can't do that right now. We're going to wait. Let the death toll rise up a little bit more. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, and then Robert Morris, he was Trump's spiritual leader, raping a 12-year-old for 4 years back in the day. And finally he got caught and he's got sentenced to 6 months because, we live in a country where pedophiles, it's just like, I mean, come on, man. She was 12. I mean, she was almost there. Like this nigga's supposed to die. The fuck? Gladiator Fridays, see you never. You're not needed on this earth. Hell is hot and I hope you dress cold. Pussy. He was in a car chase. That ended. They started chasing on foot, and when he got him, next thing you know, people came out to collab Rasta and started beating the dude with a shovel and a stick. They're like, yo, get off our homie, son. Free him. And then in the tussle, he shot him in the leg. I'll tell you one thing. Everybody say they lying, right? They say that never fucking happened. We should be able to know if they were wearing fucking body cams. Why do y'all not all have body cams? Would you allowed to carry around a gun? So I'm saying y'all all rented cops, mad unathletic, that weren't able to be real cops and too bitch to be soldiers. So it's like, we need y'all to have body cams. But let's say that did happen. Shovel, stick, you get your ass beat. You know what this ruins? For every argument, you know what didn't happen? Nobody ended up dead or shot in the face 3 times. There was one shot that was fired. Hit this nigga in the leg. I don't know. I'm just saying, you could take whatever side you want in the argument. I don't know what really happened. Nobody will know until we get some real video footage, but nobody got shot in the face 3 times. He was supposed to be getting beat with a shovel.
That is wild.
Shout out to Lawrence Johnson.
This guy is a comedian, I swear, but he
yes.
delivers it in such a fashionable way that I like it.
You can't help but just listen to the guy. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he moves real fast.
Yeah,
hey, it started out, crazy. Got a little crazier, but that's so crazy.
So what is the 42? So what is the Cuban thing? Was it 42 Cubans? Like we did something?
32, 42. There were soldiers. I think he was saying how
like we also did something in Cuba, not just Venezuela.
That's what I meant by earlier when I was talking about the Havana syndrome. I thought that was something that happened back in the 70s. I don't know if these bodies are from the present or from maybe the 70s. I don't know.
But that's a weird way to deliver.
the boxes were small, like they was holding them in their hand. You know what I
They already
mean? Like,
cremated them? Like they didn't even have the.
I don't know, but what about them foreign officials having a cigarette break?
Yeah, I saw one of the top comments is they smoking cigs now on camera. That is so.
Yo, for
How
real,
is that allowed?
like.
Where's this little sign that says like hey, smoking is injurious now?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to go outside and smoke something real fast.
Oh boy, that's the best way.
Oh my goodness.
We thought they were cigs. We knew what was in there.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Is this the lit one? No, it's lit.
Let's check in with the chat.
Let's go. Wait, real quick. I see Dope Triple.
Hey, shout out to
5 new members.
Dope Triple G.
Oh.
Hey.
And
yes.
It's always
awesome. Yes. That's how you do it.
All right.
That's how you do it.
Tarkarian Empire destroyed. Right. Evidence lies in plain sight worldwide.
Shout outs to Axiom. Happy Friday. Great to see you.
The Cubans were there helping defend Venezuela from the U.S. Teddy. Oh, what?
This is recently?
This is crossfire from the Venezuela attack? From
No
Maduro?
way. That's crazy.
What?
I didn't know that.
I mean, at what cost? I mean, he needed 42 people in order to even get
now listen.
Venezuelans to protect. Like, we had to go distract.
Now, going back to the soldiers we were talking about in the beginning who said their nose was bleeding and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Imagine. Like what kind of weapons were they using? You know,
what weapon did they use?
Right, right. Was it something similar to the Havana syndrome? You know,
like they have that matter gun. You know,
what I mean?
Oh my god, that is scary. That is scary.
Hey.
Like literally, the next type of warfare. You know, you start adding the drones, the robots, the robotic guns. In theory, it should be less human casualties, but at like what cost? You have robot enforcement. You're gonna trust a drone that's doing video. You know, this guy talked about body cams. Everyone needs a body cam. Dude, at what cost?
That was a good point. That was a good. Hey, I like it. I like the idea of body cams.
I like the idea of at that point, if we're getting body cams, to surveil the whole thing. Don't even stop at body cams. I want to.
Yeah. Let's get the drones, body cams. Yeah, absolutely.
Like
dash cam.
Don't stop at body cams. I need to know everything.
I'm with that too.
4K, you know?
Full transparency.
But yeah, it's such a hard sell, you know. It's like, what is the easier thing to implement, body cams or like just worldwide surveillance?
I mean, both.
It's already here.
I mean, listen, as long as it keeps the people safe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? True. For the safety of the people.
That's true. Here, you read this one.
42 USC 1983. Yo, Bivens Act all day long. There are avenues for governmental accountability. Just saying.
What does this mean?
Yeah, that's like a riddle.
Yeah, I feel like Dope is dropping some knowledge.
I feel like that's a line, maybe a line
like
in the
so elevated we can't comprehend.
42 USC. Is that like a law? Is that a law?
She's gonna come back and she'll be like, Teddy, I just made a Uranus joke. You had no idea. My dad once said to believe nothing I hear and only half of what I see.
Actions speak louder than words. Yeah, Venezuela gives Cuba all. Says Steven. All.
What? What?
That's that southern drawl. All. Give it a train horn. Yeah, I agree. Let's do it. Yeah. Smoke that like.
Always.
Hey. About the Cubans guarding Maduro. Okay.
That is interesting.
Body cams are crucial. Without them, you wouldn't see the other cop pointing at his body cam, telling the other cop to turn his body cam off.
Is that not allowed? But is that body cam turning off a real thing? I heard it still records even when it's off.
Hey, that's a great question.
This one actually, let's go.
Mm-hmm. And surprise, surprise. All the people got hit with something like Havana syndrome. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Q was 100% locked in today. He knows all the things.
I'm locked in. Gotta be.
The game body cam.
Gotta keep your head on a swivel. Shout out to Jet Ski Chuck.
Let's go. What's going on, Jet Ski? Yeah, Logan, that is a true point. Looks real. We got pulled over today by the road pirates. They squeezed every penny. Oh man, we're entering the end of the month cycle. They got to meet their quotas.
Gotta meet that quota.
They tell you there is none, but you know there is.
Right.
That's how you see the government, man. 1983 is for state cops. Biden's is for federal. So Dope is a lawyer. She knows all this stuff, so I'm a trust.
Yeah, I felt like it was some criminal. I mean,
if anything happens to me, I'm gonna contact you, Dope. Just like
absolutely.
Like,
Facts.
I have a Dope, and she's gonna protect me.
That's dope. That's dope.
The more you know. Reading Rainbow. What is this? We had 21 specific soldiers guarding him, and they got disintegrated with our
See what I'm saying? Look how small the boxes were, right?
Thomas the train horn. People really feeling the train horn, huh?
Hit them. Hit the people what they want.
What else we got? We got the bounce.
Hey, listen, man. Yeah. Let's keep riding this train to the next clip. Let's see what else we got.
Let's go.
Places you can't visit iceberg. First up, we got the North Pole. So this is referencing the northern point of inaccessibility, which simply put is just the point in the Arctic Ocean that is furthest from any landmass. Now, while a lot of people claim that some have reached the northern point of inaccessibility on foot, others claim technically these explorers that reached it were using the wrong coordinates. And so it has yet to have been reached, and the main reason it's so hard to get there is because there's no landmass there. You're just dealing with constantly moving and shifting ice and extreme environmental conditions, and it's just really hard to get there. Niihau Island, also known as the Forbidden Island, this is the 8th Hawaiian island that has been privately owned since 1864. Because of this, access to the island is restricted to residents and invited guests, making it nearly impossible to go there. What's really interesting about this place is they have no paved roads or modern infrastructure, including electrical grids. So people get around using horses, bicycles, or just on foot. And they say going there is kind of like stepping back in time to the traditional way Hawaiians lived. Surtsey Island. So this is the youngest place on Earth, being born out of a volcanic eruption just back in 1963 off the coast of Iceland. This place is strictly off limits to the public, and only a handful of scientists are allowed to set foot on the island. The reason for this is because there are very few places on Earth where you can study how life colonizes new land without human interference. Lascaux Caves. So these are caves in France that contain some of the most incredible Paleolithic artwork anywhere on the planet. There's over 600 vivid paintings of things like horses, deer, bison, and other animals that have since gone extinct. It was discovered in 1940, but in 1963 it was permanently closed to the public to preserve the paintings because there was a lot of people going there and it was kind of ruining the artwork. Tomb of Qin Shi Huang. So this is the tomb of China's first emperor, and it's actually like a pyramid structure. I'm sure you guys have seen the picture of the terracotta army, which is like these life-size stone statues of these Chinese warriors. These statues were buried all around this tomb pyramid thing for the first Chinese emperor, and officially nobody has been inside of this tomb chamber that the emperor was in. There's a few reasons why nobody's been in there. The main reason is because they believe there is literally a river of mercury down inside of it, and that opening it up would destroy everything inside because it's possibly pressurized because of the mercury evaporating. There's also a few conspiracy theories on why they haven't opened it, such as there being some sort of supernatural curse on the tomb, or that they were doing immortality experiments back in 200 BC and they found something they don't want us to know, to there even being a theory that there's nothing there and that they know that grave robbers got in there and took everything, and so the mystery maybe is more intriguing than the truth. North Sentinel Island, you can't go there because they'll...
Yes, 100% you can't go there, but they say people went there and they no longer with us.
Right.
One of those like elite family members.
Shout out to Psycho Poly Official.
Dude, I didn't even know there were that many places we can't go.
I mean, you wonder why, right? It's crazy.
Yeah. I thought it was just the Grand Canyon. It's even more. There's
absolutely.
You go into the caves. Let me in.
It makes you wonder why is there so much restricted access?
Yeah. What kind of drawings could have been on there that they were like, we need to preserve these? Like, that means that the person that drew the drawing was alive when the animal was alive, you know? And they're like afraid, like, oh my God, it has extinct animal drawings in this cave. Like, that feels weird.
Right.
could the human been alive at the same time as the dinosaurs? That's the real question. And if the dragons exist, then that means we did, right?
Do you think we had dinosaurs and dragons?
Oh my God. I think the dinosaurs literally are the dragons. I feel like there were multiple types of dragons, and like over the time we just changed that. You know how the word definitions keep changing over time? I feel like that's what happened.
I could definitely see that. Absolutely. You know? Giant lizards, flying lizards.
Komodo dragons.
Yeah, exactly. There's differences.
Those exist. Like, dude, have you ever seen?
Right.
Why wouldn't there be a larger Komodo dragon if there's a megalodon? Like, come on.
Basically.
There's so much exploring I want to do in so little time.
Right.
All right, let's see here. What else we got? It's really good that they're grabbing these screen grabs because what I've seen is they're deleting the posts. Like as soon as the information comes out, I go back, I try to fact check it, it's deleted, or like when I do see it, I tell someone else, it's already gone. The post is gone by the time the second guy looks at it.
Scrubbed.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So I'm glad they got screenshots, and now it's going to be like, are these screenshots legitimate or not? And it's like, dude, at this point, we know it's false. None of the stories adding up, you know. It's like there's just too many lies, and as the lies stack up, you can only, you know, tell so many.
That's true. You know that they say the internet always wins. You know.
Yeah. Like, I wonder what she's gonna do now. Like, what's the next thing? Right now we have many distractions, but it's like when we go back to the real things, it's gonna be the Epstein files. What is really going on with Turning Point, and if Candace Owens is really onto something there, you know? I feel like these are going to be the real mysteries that end up. But like, you know, the real distractions is, hey, it's one world government and in Greenland and Cuba and Mexico right now, and I'm like, bro, that's the last thing. I'm sorry, like if I'm gonna give energy to anything right now, this is not what I want to put energy into, you know?
I agree.
So sad. Dude.
Right.
Should I do another one or should we check in with the chat?
Let's do another one.
Okay.
A recent earthquake in Myanmar back in March revealed more of our hidden and buried past. Now, I don't speak Myanmar, but I left the original audio here. If someone can translate, let me know.
%100% real. Gotta be.
Yes, I agree.
I ain't feeling this one's AI. I feel like these guys are truly in shock, you know?
My question is, who takes over the expedition, you know?
Oh, the government's going to get involved, and they claim historic this, historic that, and then that's it.
They come in, they say, yeah, guys, we got it from here.
Hopefully these guys do the excavating first, and they go through and they get all the things, and then the government gets nothing. Sorry.
Right. In a wishful world. But, you know, they got to get them expensive tools in there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Was this buried because of the flood, you know?
Dude, this is 100% like the mud flood stuff. Yeah, like the reset. Like, hey, when the next reset happens, if all of our stuff gets covered up too, it's like, how much stuff do I need to account for when that reset? If that reset, but it's like if look at all the layers of sediment that we have that's shown resets over how many times, and like, hey, we're overdue for that reset. We're overdue for that solar flare. We're overdue for that extinction event. And I'm like, bro, what do I do? Just tell me the actionable things. I'm going to quantum jump to a timeline where I continue. And they're trying to fearmonger me. And I'm like, nah.
No, you make a great point. You know,
I mean, like, what are you going to do, dude? Like, what? You're going to go be in the other Earth that's got the solar flares and World War III happening? Nah, bro. I'm getting to the best timeline. Get over there.
That means you would have to find one of those Stargates.
Oh man, Stargates or moon pools. I'm down. All right. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see.
Let's go.
Hello, React fam. Love you
hey,
all. Let's go.
True. What up?
How are things?
Word.
And then hey, Angel Power in the building. Let's go.
Hey, motherfucker stuff. Shout out to Sativa. What up? Benjamin, what's happening? Hopefully, I'll start digging up my backyard until I find something. And that sounds like a good idea if you ask me.
I want to be like that tunnel lady and just start digging a tunnel and just be like, hey, we'll figure it out later. Once I make everything will be nice.
Hey, you know what I mean?
No, this is true. Like, dope. Like, I feel like this is true mud flood. Like, this is a true cover up. Like, this is everywhere, you know?
Right. I agree. You know, they tell us something different in the textbooks than what they actually know.
Yeah, it's always like that.
The city of Detroit has an actual flag that shows when the city was destroyed by fire in the early 1800s. It says dope, Triple G.
Those fires are everywhere. Chicago fire, Detroit fire, Boston fire. There's always fires. And you know, now California fires. And you're like, dude,
fires since back then. Interesting.
Fire's the real destruction? Was the mud flood also man-made? Like, is this really Mother Nature? You know?
You asked some great questions right there.
It's always about the questions. Always the questions.
Right.
Much love from Alaska. Let's go.
Shout out to Alaska.
Hey, Crystal Hardy, Stoner, Goons Unite. Always.
Unite. Always. Yeet.
In this timeline, natural parks everywhere. What is that?
Mud flood from where? In this timeline, natural parks.
So the way mud flood is explained to me, you know, is like, hey, we have infinite water underground, below, and above, and that water mixes in with the dirt. You get that muddy mixture, you know, and I believe like that sediment is then swept across, you know, the entire existing stuff, and that's what the cover, and when the water retracts, is like the layer is all now buried underneath. I believe that's how it's been explained to me, but I may be right or wrong. I wasn't there for the event, but I
get it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You know, the sediment had to go somewhere.
Yeah, I believe it's like a blender. You know, you mix up everything, and then you got
storm winds. Yep. You know, 100-foot waves.
That's it. Textbooks change, so do dictionaries. That's
absolutely
true.
That is true.
Every book changes. Every book has a different version.
Hey, who was the guy that used to freaking make the textbooks back then?
Oh,
wasn't like
Miller guy or something Miller?
Freaking Maxwell.
Yeah, dude, they were everywhere, man. And now People not really reading books; they just read AI.
Yeah, absolutely.
AI told me this.
Well, you gotta think, with like things like meta glasses.
Oh my god!
And for people with,
did you try them?
I haven't tried them yet. Actually, I have a friend who's has a disability.
Yeah.
And he wears it for assistance. You know what I'm saying? And it's able to help guide him.
It is awesome,
right? So
I'm a gigantic technology guy. I'm a big singularity guy. So when my brother gifted me the meta glasses for Christmas, dude, I use those things everywhere.
Nice.
And I'm like, dude, this is the best.
Yes.
Like, I never pull out my phone. I can do everything
really
without pulling out my phone.
Really?
Like, respond to text messages, pick
no
up
way.
Call, listen to music. I can do take a video, take a thing. I can do all the things except a selfie,
That's dope.
Selfie I got to do in the mirror or something.
Of course.
But I can do the POV videos, that's
nice.
why I'm like, dude, these are the things.
It's the wave of the future.
That's why I'm like, dude, the wearable tech is very still initial. Once this thing gets, lighter, smaller, it turns into just a bracelet, a ring, people are going to be using that everywhere. We won't even know what the heck they're doing, And right now it's still glasses, but imagine the screens get smaller and easier to hide and less in your face,
One day they'll be the size of a contact lens.
That would be wild. Dude, that's basically like the Neuralink thing, right? Like, hey, it's gonna put in all the wire tap into your brain, and you see all the things you're tapped in.
Right. Well, isn't it? It's a chip, right?
Yeah, it's a chip. Neuralink is.
And it goes.
But
and
like
it's
they have, what is it? I think you also talked about this, like the contact lenses that have like the nano chips in them or something that do different things. That was you, right? Like you were saying something about that in one of your videos.
Man, I'm pretty
you
sure.
watch so many, you're like, dude, I don't even know.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. You know how it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my wife watches you all the time, so we go through it.
I appreciate you.
Lots of pizza and nachos. It's definitely Friday. Let's go.
Absolutely.
You can stay chilly, chill.
Hey, that's the only way to be. Absolutely.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Both channels double smashed. We appreciate
Double
you.
smash. Hey, double the smoke. Smoke 2 times.
Taco salad last night. That is
Nice.
interesting. I love that. I mean, we should do like Friday. Like we should do. We both get pizza and we eat. Wait, is that weird if we both get pizza? Like, should we do a different? Food
yeah, we should definitely
pizza?
do a different food.
Okay.
In our
both get
genre,
tacos.
you know what I'm saying? Tacos is great.
Okay.
For sure. Absolutely.
We're going Taco Bell. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, the $9 box, yo. For
Yeah.
real.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Deluxe. I love
Right.
this. Oh my God, we're gonna go from collab to mukbang.
Yo, so good. All right. Yes, sir. There we go.
Music here.
Mine is the first visit of a Canadian Prime Minister to China in nearly a decade. The world has changed much since that last visit. And I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world.
Holy shit.
What?
Yo. I wasn't expecting him to say it like that. Like,
New World Order?
he said it like it was a WWE freaking promo. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait,
he
so
said
he
it.
says he's been back to China in this long. He comes back to China and drops that?
Like, yo. So let's read it. Let's read it slow. Did you hear this? Canada's Prime Minister, Mark Carney, declares that his new partnership with China sets them up for the new world order.
He literally said that. That's literally what he said. He said the last time he was there, which was like a decade ago almost, It's like
Shout outs to Joey Vantes. Like, I wasn't even expecting to hear that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the last time we heard that phrase was in 1991.
One of the most liked comments is forget Greenland. Looks like we need to free Canada.
Like, bro, what's going on? 11,000 right there.
So this is this is crazy.
This is
crazy.
this, and I feel as if this is like recently, like either yesterday or today.
Yeah, I have definitely not seen this before, so this has to be recent. There's no way I would have missed something like this.
Right?
Looks like the 51st state gonna be a cold one. Oh boy,
bro.
Oh my god.
I mean, wow.
It very well could be. We'll see.
I wish a reporter could ask him, what is your definition of a new world order?
Oh, let's see this guy. Hey, let's see what this.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Did Mark Carney say the quiet part out loud? This is the Canadian Prime Minister in China discussing trade deals, and words came out of his mouth, which I thought was considered to be a conspiracy. Listen to this.
Mine is the first visit of a Canadian Prime Minister to China in nearly a decade. The world has changed much since that last visit. I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order.
What?
It's a partnership with new focus and greater depth, and a sense of purpose.
Bruh.
And I look forward to realizing its promise and building on it in the years to come.
This is double speak, man. Notice how they slow roll it too. They don't quickly say like, yeah, it's going to be really good for the new world order. No, they say the new, pause for a dramatic effect, world order. Isn't this kind of strange? Like I said, I thought that was supposed to be a conspiracy theory. Now, I think they've been working on this for a long time with the cloned, modified meat, the control of our media, flow of information, energy, housing, finances, nutrition. We already know they're trying to cut back on the ability to raise your own animals or grow your own food. I think what's going on in China may be a blueprint for the rest of the world, the way they have their digital ID and facial recognition all over the place. Are you getting the best nutrition during this pinnacle moment in human history? Or are you consuming what the NWO, the New World Order, wants you to take? I, for one, think it's more important than ever to be detoxing right now. And Chalk is giving away free bags of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia. This is $100 value, super detoxing and delicious. And if you combine that with the Chad Mode, which is the all-natural energy drink pre-workout that has 150 milligrams of organic caffeine per scoop, plus blue spirulina, you're getting some of the most potent superfoods in the natural world. Comment free below and check your DMs for details.
We gotta at least let him do it once. I mean, in the end, he gave.
Yeah, you gotta let it. Yeah, let it get off. You know what I mean? Pause.
Yes.
Right. Dude, shout out to Shane Vibes Truth.
What does this mean? Like, what does this mean for them? What is this new world order? Because is it not digital ID? Is it not surveillance? Like, what does this guy see in the new world order?
Mix it all together, mix it up in a pot, and that's what you got. Add the Neuralink, things like that. Having, how you say it, like buying groceries with the chip in your hand, one world government, pretty much, you know what I mean? But hey, that's just that's just his point of view.
That's his take, but it's like, we're gonna see what ends up happening, I guess, and from there we'll see what Canada ends up doing.
Right. And I hope that partnership is just on wholesome goods,
Right. I wish it was on wholesome goods, but
some wholesome goods.
Exactly. You know what Canada is getting ready for knock 51st state.
Right.
Oh, boy. Trudeau, no, it's not Trudeau. Who's the prime minister?
Grain.
Yeah. So he's gonna get oh, don't get Maduro, bro. You don't want to get Maduro. That's the worst. And now it's not even just the US. It's like, could another country just go Maduro someone else? And it's like, who's gonna be the first guy? I mean, we already opened that can of worms already. So
you're right.
Who says it's gonna stop with us? No.
You make a great point. That's a valid
I don't
question.
give energy to this. I'm just like, dude, whatever happens.
Well, like Shane said, it's good theater.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all theater. They're all actors, right?
Yeah.
And they have to tell us their agenda, right, for their own karma's sake.
That is so true.
Right? So say it theatrically.
They get their karma, negative karma out, right? That's what they think, but they have no idea. They're just building up an entire black hole. Let's see here. Oh, Sasha is in the building.
Shout out to Sasha. One world currency, 3 world powers operating as one. I see where you're going. Mm-hmm.
They want a total eclipse of the heart.
Absolutely. They want us to be cyborgs and stuff.
Yep.
Hey, y'all. Shout out to Clemson girl. Remind me of Alex Jones.
Yeah.
He used to be talking a lot about stuff like that. He was one of the first, most vocal ones.
Yeah.
Maiden, right? Yeah, absolutely.
He told us the things before they even happened at times.
Back then, you know what I mean? It just took time to really catch up.
Everywhere.
Yes, right?
Made in China vibes, maybe. I need to see all the shaman or priests. One man controlling the whole world.
I could see that.
Again, simple as that. Could be. Yes, Teddy, we got front row seats to this, so I guess we will.
Hey, get your popcorn.
I'll always have it.
Right?
I'm like that. You ever see that Michael Jackson meme where he's eating? That's me, bro. I got that.
Right there. Exactly, right? Enjoy.
It's like, ask my wife. She'll tell you I eat popcorn every day.
Hey, man, that's what's up. I like that.
It's a puzzle of life and something different. Yes. Must have been love because it's over now. What?
Don't see what will happen. Get your thoughts in order. Get your health back. Shout out to Igor. These are like riddles, you know what I mean? Like gems. You know what I mean? Like for real, they deep.
The words ourselves, we're getting some positive spells up
right.
here.
Words are deep. Like dang, like drops.
An enigma disguised as
right. Look at this.
What is happening? What's happening?
Right. I'm loving it.
Maze, no less.
Yes, let's go. Lots of actors. Absolutely. It's great to see you together. Much love from Ross on WYE UK. Shout out to the UK.
Love it. Again, I must say I am so glad to see everyone here, and thank you, gentlemen, for hosting. We love to hear that. Let's go.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh,
yeah. I could see that. I could see that.
I
could see that.
One of my favorite clips of Alex Jones is literally when he comes on a podcast and he's like, "You can't choke me out. You can't choke me out. My neck's so big, you can't choke me out." The guy comes.
No, stop! I remember now. I do remember that. That's crazy.
Like, how?
How did you remember that?
Bro, I was like, dude, he does have a thick neck. Like maybe he's unchokeable. Like, nah, he's out.
Yeah, he hit him with that Roddy Piper.
Wait, I kind of want this popcorn. Where do I get it? Does it pop as it goes down, or does it pop in your mouth? These are all the right questions.
Okay.
It's like Pop Rocks, you know?
Right.
The longest time would not let me write sub only. Crap, what's up? Let's go. Hey,
what's
what?
Up,
you weren't
fam?
unsubbed you, Andrew. What happened?
What's going on? What's going on? Good energy here. Shout outs to Logan. Absolutely. Thank you. You know what, chat? Y'all the energy.
Yeah, you guys are definitely keeping
for real. Lit. You guys are the stars of the show.
We love you, Andrew. Thank you, sir, for all the love.
Shout out to Maz.
Hey, we got SK in the building, back from the crypto side. What's going on, sir? This makes great travel vlogs.
Yeet.
Let's see here. Keep it going.
Candace Owens said some unbelievable shit on her podcast. She said that before Charlie Kirk died, he told her out of his own mouth that he was a time traveler, and he found her. You ain't hear what I just said. She said that Charlie Kirk told her that he was a time traveler. And with that being said, maybe these people knew some shit that we didn't know. Matter of fact, look at this
Why did Charlie think he was a time traveler? He said, as I showed you in earlier messages, that he was a time traveler and he had to find me. I tell you, I read these messages and I'm going, what is this? What is reality, actually? His death and the manner that they did it changed the world in ways that I don't think we can fully realize. You just cannot pretend that all of this is one big unhappy coincidence. It's entirely plausible, I think, but they knew something about Charlie. And that's why they had him marked and had him monitored and had him likely followed since he was young.
Allegedly, these people have been following him his whole entire life. In his last days, they were definitely following him. They had records of them following him. Candace had proof of them following him. And then out of nowhere, his life is mysteriously taken. Now, look at how many people say that they're time travelers. Look at the information they give, and then look how they end up missing. The only difference is he had a way bigger platform. He had a way bigger effect on certain communities. And for whatever reason, they probably wanted him gone, allegedly. The thing about Candace is she has a problem with telling the truth, not lying. She can't help but tell her truth. And since this man passed away, she has been the only person looking for the truth. And it seems to me that she's been the only person that's been telling the truth. I'm not saying that I believe that he was a time traveler. I'm saying that if you go down any rabbit hole of time travelers, once people notice, they try to keep them quiet. Pay attention.
Whoa.
Yo, it's getting deep, man. Shout outs to Expensive Talk.
I've never heard the time travel theory on Charlie.
Shout outs to Candace Owens. I believe she said it on her last episode last night.
It was last night, dude.
Last night and the night before.
I've heard time traveler like stories before, but this is the first time I've heard Charlie Kirk time travel, you know?
Right.
Is there credibility to that?
Well, listen, according, to her own, point of view, you know what I'm saying? I feel like she's starting to come across the things that we watch every day. I think she's just now touching that surface, you know what I mean? Learning about all the confidential files and, things of that nature. She's like, and she's applying it to her truth. Like, what if, I mean,
yeah.
I feel she's trying to be analytically, logically, investigative,
Yeah, she definitely is onto something because she is the only advocate. Like, why isn't her grieving process is not grieving, right? Candace Owens is like, I want to know the truth. I want to figure out what's exactly happened because something's transpired. But I'm like, yo, if you ask too many questions, we point out too much of the truth. We know what they do. They silence. And she's like putting it all out there. That takes a lot. It takes a lot knowing that they did this to your friend and you still come on a platform just as big and say this type of rhetoric. Man, there's got to be truth to it. She is one brave soul, I guess.
Hey, I mean, you definitely want to have a best friend like that.
Oh yeah, dude. She is a true advocate, dude. Like, oh my God, her husband is lucky.
Shout outs to Candace Owens, man. For sure.
Let's see what else we got.
What else we got?
Oh, somehow I misclicked, I guess. There we go.
Au Groenland, territoire autonome du Royaume de Danemark, les Européens ont une responsabilité particulière. Car ce territoire appartient à l'Union européenne, car ce territoire est aussi celui d'un de nos alliés de l'OTAN. La France a décidé de se joindre à l'exercice qui a été programmé et lancé par le Danemark de manière souveraine et indépendante dans le cadre d'Arctic Endurance.
For what?
Hey, that's a good. Well, okay, so I'm hearing, according to sources, training drills. Right?
You think whatever thing they do in order to take over Greenland won't be any different than what they did in Venezuela if they just take all the politicians that run that government? Who's going to step in?
I feel as if that's what we're seeing.
That's exactly their takeout strategy right now.
I mean, well, think about it. If that is a strategy, right?
Didn't the Venezuelans have an army? Like, we didn't touch any of them. Doing how many training exercises,
I feel as if, Venezuela was just Venezuela.
Yeah, that's true.
You got France sending troops. I believe Germany is sending troops, but in the name of training, right?
In the name of training.
But listen, so say something do go down, right? And those other countries are there. Do they still proceed with the mission, right?
What would they even retaliate? Who would they even take orders from?
You have to understand that, in my opinion, I believe it's what's the word?
Like the international law, like the decree.
Conflict of interest.
Yes. between the countries as well. Yeah.
I mean, we're all in the same team, right? Everyone's a part of NATO,
Yeah.
right?
Ours
So
is
it's like NATO saying, "Yo, you ain't, you know what I mean?
NATO
You're not,
as well.
yo." NATO is like saying, "Yo, you're not just gonna take this. We're
No,
here, right?"
really strong, but it's
Yeah.
like at the same time, this guy has threatened to leave NATO before as well. So it's like, let's say he, who are
Then
the
what?
supporters?
Obviously, it becomes a right.
Right, dude. These guys are like 3 steps ahead. By the time we're catching on, they've already laid out the entire.
Yo, it's chess, man. It's chess, not checkers.
Yeah, it literally is. They're
And
playing the
then
5D.
yes, exactly. You know, what would you do if you was playing a game like Battleship or, you know what I mean, an army game that you like, you know?
Yeah,
You
no.
you know, you're like, what
I'm
would you do, right? What was that game back in the day? It was a board game. I forgot what it's called.
Battleship?
Not it was Battleship was one of them, but it was a Risk. I believe it was
Risk.
Risk, right?
Yeah, you risk it all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see here with the chat. We got Crystal Heart.
Chat, what's up? Smoke them likes.
Protection for Candace. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's according to Alex Jones here. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's see. What time is happening all at once? There ain't no jumping. We're always jumping. We're always jumping.
Well, think about that too. You know, it was funny you say that with the time traveler thing, you know, because that incident was seen by the world.
Yeah.
Was there a quantum shift somewhere in between? You know? Did some people see it one way, some people see it the other way?
Oh
You know, they kind of
God.
split.
Yeah, it's like you re-look at the same situation.
You know what I
and
mean?
Different views of how it partook. Dude,
See what I'm saying?
So true. That is so true. That is crazy.
Right? It is crazy.
I like that.
Let me get the locomotive, man. Let me hear that locomotive.
Let's go. 1 second here. Boom, boom, pow.
There we go. There we go.
We got some good ideas in here.
Yeah.
They all make sense too.
It's lit. It's all coming together.
Ain't it weird that most of the world's military yeah, real weird. It's like they're all part of the same alliance or something.
Oh shoot.
Brought to you courtesy of the Department of Redundancy of Department Redundancy.
Oh my
I've even heard
goodness.
like the uniforms are just like mistakes from another thing that were just like reused or something.
Like recycled fabric.
Yeah, like the fabric reused. Yeah. U.S. attack and capture of Maduro. What? But they only had 42 soldiers?
No, I feel like they had a lot. They had a lot.
They had a lot of casualties?
We only had like 100 soldiers, and we like took out like a whole, right? But they were saying how but they said that we used a certain kind of technology,
and they won't say what the tech was.
Yo, like made it.
The soldiers come out and buy.
Yo, he said soldiers was vomiting, some were bleeding out their nose, like some had bad earrings. Like the ear was ringing.
Yeah, it has to be the Havana thing.
You know, everything is a distraction technique designed to not make you stop and think. Bills, families, job, materialism, entertainment, alcohol, and drugs. Power devices implemented to control the unconscious mind. Shout out to Axiom.
Axiom dropping some
gems, right?
Yeah, really.
Bars.
Some haikus.
Right? Some haikus, yo. This shit is poetry.
You picked it up in broad daylight and scratched it.
Oh, not the scratch CD. Give me my $11.99.
Oh, let's
Or
go.
20 to all. Much love, Igor.
Time zones.
That's right, y'all. Smoke that like.
And we're all one with the gods if we really unite. Yeah, unity consciousness. I had risk campaigns that lasted the entire weekend.
Hey, see? Exactly. That game is a classic.
Yeah, this is true. This is how they all start.
You know? It's war strategy, you know?
Yeah.
War game simulation. Yeah, Denmark folded the quicker in World War II, and who owns Greenland? Sensitiva. Great question, right? This shit getting deep because there's history with this, all of this, you know?
Yeah.
Like we was taught this stuff in school in these textbooks. It was like, you know,
they use the big ones in riots. So imagine, dude, that's the fear, dude. If they have tech like that, they did that.
You remember that video from overseas when there was a protest? They said the wave knocked the whole block, and you see like this.
Yes,
people just went like
yes,
that.
like some like sonic wave.
Exactly. There we go. Now we talking.
They definitely have that. They definitely
Right.
have sound energy
Feel
weapons
me?
as well.
Absolutely.
Dude.
Erica in this film was set to play a character named Evelyn Mathis. We know this because we found the remnant of a Kickstarter that was still available to the public. Now, I wish I had given to this when it was first put up back in 2012, 2013, because I would then be able to open all of these posters and learn more about that particular character. But I can tell you definitively that this was a movie about corporate espionage, assassins, and technology, nanotech, all used to help the government and corporate financial institutions maintain power. I am not kidding. I'm going to read you the description here before showing you a video. It says, in the world of tomorrow, the mind has become a hard drive linked to the internet. And once the present divide between technology and humanity has become next to non-existent, driving this world forward are the many emerging multinational corporations that have grown in power far beyond the control of world governments. In this reality, financial institutions vie for dominance through corporate black ops. These clandestine endeavors are carried out by figures known as proxies, cloak and dagger assets that are hired in secret to remove rivals from power or to protect corporate capital from harm. Okay, and it tells us about the elites, the proxies, and I'm going to let you just actually take a listen to the director Clayton himself describe a bit about what this was intended to be about. I say intended because when you start reading the comments in the Kickstarter campaign, you realize they never delivered. They promised to deliver it in 2013. That didn't happen. Here is the director Clayton Hogan speaking about this movie.
You guys just saw there was a visual pitch to really give you a feel for the atmosphere, but as far as concept goes, we really developed it around a number of questions that we were asking ourselves. Now, these questions range from anything from how can we manipulate someone's senses enough so that they believe a false reality when in reality something else is going on entirely? Or even how can someone like the class geek pirate and steal, say, the varsity quarterback's, knowledge and skill set? Or even more so, how can the knowledge and skill set of a Navy SEAL be copied and transferred to somebody else? And this concept became possible when we really pushed the boundary on what's called nanotechnology. And that's tiny little microscopic machines that carry out their function on an atomic level. Now, with nanotechnology, we were able to create this plausible and believable mind-bending and reality-bending concept that is grounded in developing physics theories out there and developing science. So really the question you should ask yourself is, what happens in a world where the brain is a hard drive, your eyes become video cameras?
Bro, what is this movie, dude? So this wasn't released. It was just a
It wasn't released. It started as a Kickstarter, so obviously they didn't get the money, right? But listen to what he was saying. Like, yo, were you trying to make a movie or a documentary? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Like that's basically what these guys are trying to do.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, we got this technology. Here's the name. Like, whoa.
I'm like completely mind blown right now.
This was
crazy, dude.
around.
I just find out about this thing and it's just going deeper and deeper. Candace is like a drop of knowledge.
Yo,
they're literally wiping this information clean. Now it's out. They got to hide everything.
Literally, we were just talking about it with the last clip from Expensive Talk. 2 clips before this.
Dude, this
like, and this ain't even the time traveling stuff.
No.
Right?
The time traveling stuff was even like this podcast last night must have been like just like one deeper dive to another. She's like, I need to get my audience back. Time to go back.
The train is moving. The train is moving.
Let's see what she does.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see here.
Guys, with all the shit that's happening on Earth, we might also be starting a war in space. NASA plans to build a nuclear reactor on the moon by 2030, and it's already met with a lot of hate. In collaboration with the Department of Energy, its purpose would be to power moon bases and eventual missions to Mars. Setting up a long-term human presence on the moon is the ultimate goal of NASA's Artemis mission, which is going to be returning humans back to the moon this decade. And to be clear, that is every country's goal. And that's why people are concerned, because it's a space race against Russia and China. And ideally, it would be done amicably without breaking any international law. But let's be real, with the idiot men who are running our countries with tiny penises, someone's going to get pissed off. And of course, people are also concerned about it being a nuclear fission reactor where you split heavy atoms like uranium and it releases energy. And as we know, it's not without risk. Even carrying the shit into space is risky. And unfortunately, solar won't work well on the moon because of its 2-week-long nights, its shadow craters, and massive temperature swings. The point is, this shit is inevitably going to happen, whether it's the US or another country. And lastly, I want to distinguish between a scientific entity and the government. NASA is at the mercy of the government, so please don't hate the scientists, hate the people who are running this fucking country.
Wait, why can't you hate the scientists if they're feeding you misinformation and they're also duped? I guess it depends on the scientist. If the scientist is my neighbor, I'm gonna not hate him.
Right.
There's all deceptions here. Okay, cool. I mean, like, does it even make sense? I mean, like, we haven't even gone to Mars, but we're already ready for the nuclear reactor in order to power our missions to Mars.
Like, how do we even get something like that out of our orbit?
And who's gonna get to Mars first? Is it gonna be our government? Is it gonna be SpaceX? Is it gonna be Blue Origin? Is it gonna be any of these other guys? Or is it just like everyone's just banking on each government, you know? It's another space race. The first space race never concluded, so they got to continue it, even though they know what happens.
Or are they being filmed in someone's basement?
They're all locked in there. They're like, oh, why won't they let me out?
Right?
Imagine that they got you in the thing and they trick you into running on the treadmill 6 hours a day. Keep your muscles from atrophying. You got to keep running, all right?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, it kills time, just like a hamster in a wheel, you know?
It's crazy.
Let's check in with the chat here.
Keep buying from Amazon so we can get Jeff Bezos to Mars quicker. Please help.
I think he has enough. He can make it there. Why are he waiting for? He sent his wife up before he sent himself up, or did he send himself up first?
Yeah, I think that deserves a locomotive.
There you go. There you go. 1 second. 1 second. Is loading that thing up there. I wish they gave it to me on a better tab. I wonder if I can rearrange this so I can have like a quick, like, how do I do this? I'll figure this out later. I'll have to find a quick, like, so I don't have to keep changing, you know?
It's all good.
We're on a moon. The world is inside a moon dome, like the Garage and Master Effect. Hey, Tone Driver, that is
on
an
a
interesting
moon.
take.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, if the things like the sphere exist in Las Vegas, I mean, why can't we be on that type of thing on the moon?
You ever heard the theory that the moon is like one of them is reflecting each other?
The moon's reflecting each other?
Like the moon is reflecting the Earth.
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
like those craters and like the lands,
something like that, right?
Overlay, and then like the map overlays perfectly, but there's all these other areas that don't overlay, and you're like, wait, what are these?
Very interesting theory. Very interesting. I mean, that kind of brought me back to that.
Oh yeah, 100%. As soon as we saw Deception, we knew where this was going.
Right. They
Our
just need
minds
to
are
turn
synced up. That's why.
Right. They just need to turn on the Stargate on the dark side. Right. Back to them Stargates. Exactly. Right.
Oh, basement
films movement. Right. You already know.
Oh yeah, you know, I feel that.
I learned about what that guy was talking about in Candace Owens' clip about 7 years ago. You gentlemen are on fire. Shout out to Wendy.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Wendy.
Thank you, thank you. So is the chat. The chat's been on fire tonight. Like,
appreciate you, chat.
Holy smokes!
You guys are amazing. Hey, we got to give the chat.
Yes,
the best
absolutely.
chat. The best chat.
Yes, yes.
We got to add more sounds in here. Whoa, what is this scream, man? They did add a sound. There we go. Scream man indeed. Scream man indeed.
Sweet.
Look, what else we got? We got
I'm not even gonna ask.
This is ridiculously long. Why is this so long, dude? Okay, thank God it ended. Oh my God. There's no way to stop the noise. Oh, I can play in another noise. That's how you stop it. Sorry, having too much fun. Yeah, why is there a map of the Earth on the face of the moon? These are the real questions.
Exactly. Technology is the most used device worldwide. Phones, for instance, 5G, 432 hertz is your natural circadian rhythm realigned.
Let's go.
Shout out to Axiom, absolutely. Definitely want to get realigned, you know?
Yeah, you get that tuning fork.
Get grounded. Yo, the tuning fork. What's that bowl? That bowl?
Yeah.
All right.
Singing bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The
moon surface.
Yeah, I believe that. Happy to
Look
see
at
you
that.
growing, bro. I'm so happy as
Thank
well.
you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
We're all growing together.
I know. Without Q's help, I feel like I would have still been shadow banned. Appreciate you lifting me out. Lifting me out of this mud flood.
No, I didn't do anything, man. You did it all on your own, brother.
I appreciate
you did
it.
Thanks for bringing me
Needed some
along.
pointers to
for the
realign,
journey.
you know? I had to get adjusted with your advice and wiseness.
No, it's all good, man. Yo, you're very wise as well, man. Definitely, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's one hand washes the other, man.
Yeah.
So
The astrological clock's position matches the reflection in the moon. The
interesting.
astrological
Yeah,
clock.
see, that's
Whoa,
a deep.
this is deep, dude.
That's
Like,
deep, man.
Chapman, you're dropping some bangers
It's
as well,
in
dude.
the stars. It's in the stars.
Crater Earth, Grumpy Good name connection with Amazon and Masons.
Interesting.
Those guys just gave us the clap. Wait, what? Oh, the audience clap. This one.
Hey, I like that.
Is it Cosmos? Let's go. Ain't no chat like a triple G chat because the triple G chat don't stop. Wait, what?
Hey, what?
Appreciate it. They're gonna give us all the things. They're gonna give us all the things. Let me see here. Sorry.
Nasty work. I like your name. That's a good one. Shout out to Nasty Work.
Let's go. My bowl thing, a copper, but want some crystal. Oh boy. Oh boy. That has my bowel thing. Oh God. Finally home. Let's go.
Let's go. Finally home. Made it safe. Yeet.
Yeah, that's the way. All Gucci together. Appreciate you, Logan.
Thank you, Logan.
I can expand. Please do, Shaman. Don't leave us hanging like you tell us that. I need copper, and I'm Crystal. There you go. There you go. It all makes sense now. Crystal was here the entire time.
Nice.
More gold, get the crowns.
Our Earth is much bigger than you think, but it's frozen. Right.
True.
Absolutely.
One Uranus. The sun is moving out. That's why it's melting.
Nasty.
All right, fair. The sun
Fair.
is moving out indeed. The sun is doing a lot of strange things. I've gotten some videos recently from some goons, and I'm just like, dude, can't even explain this anymore. But I know if I put it on YouTube, it gets demonetized. So it's like,
Don't want to do that, brother.
I probably don't want
do that.
to.
Don't do it.
Got to go post it on Rumble. Sorry.
Hey.
No, because this 911 call is very disturbing.
911, what's your emergency?
You need to send the police. Please.
Do you know where you are?
I'm at home. You need to hurry.
Okay, we're tracking your location.
Please. He's gonna kill me.
Who's going to kill you, ma'am?
He's acting crazy.
I need you to stay calm.
He killed all the others.
Who killed the others?
So that was some promo material for the movie Primate. I actually saw it in the summer at Fantastic Fest. And I'm still not over this movie at all. The movie is about a family that has a pet chimpanzee that's very smart. His name is Ben. But things turn really deadly when he gets rabies. It is horrifying, it is creepy, and you have to watch it.
This happened in real life. Travis the chimp in Connecticut or something.
Really?
It escaped and it like ripped off the caretaker's face and it turned into a whole
You know what I think I did?
Instead of like getting escaped, the chimp gets rabies and does the thing.
That's crazy.
Oh my
I feel like I've seen like an ad for this or something. Shout out to Lynn's Spooky Corner.
And I love Planet of the Apes, but I'm not ready for Primate. I'm like, this is a whole different take.
Oh, that's a whole different. Yes.
Yeah, this
Like,
is a whole like, oh my god. Yeah,
it's
when
not
I
for
first heard that, I did not think that was where this was headed. I'm like, yo,
me
this all
either.
sounds so fake. And then I'm like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I
A
was thinking the
movie?
same thing. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
this
I'm
sounds
like,
like some AI or something.
yeah, that's pretty good actually. You gotta check
Right.
this out if
Definitely want
it
to check it out.
comes on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay.
No, she said it's a music festival or something, or movie festival. So if it ever
Movie.
shows up on
Okay.
any of the streaming
Oh, okay.
go check it out.
Yes. Well said.
Let's talk about the world fairs. Why were we never taught about them? Why did Lake Chicago look like ancient Greece? Are we really supposed to believe those clearly stone buildings were all made from paper mache and potato bags? These expos were going on worldwide, supposedly creating hundreds of temporary buildings year after year with just horse and buggy. They tell us these enormous structures were built in, give or take, 2 years, only to be ended with barbaric desecration 6 months later. But let's take a closer look. Their narrative is immediately contradicted per usual, as we see multiple buildings from these fairs still remaining today. How would anyone in their right mind believe this is temporary? And then take a look at Buffalo, New York, 1901. Where's the blueprints? Who supplied all the materials? What equipment was used to lift these massive granite statues? How are their entire canals and bridges being held by plaster? Something easily broken down by weight and water. And then we have some expos in the middle of nowhere, like St. Louis. No airports, nothing. Still didn't stop 20 million people from visiting. Are we to think millions traveled the sea on boats? Not to mention the planning, the preparation, materials required to accommodate 20 million in sanitation, plumbing, food, and so on. And then we have the exposition in Paris. Does this look temporary to you? Many of these buildings already indicate signs of aging. You can really see the weathering on it. Does that look 6 months old, let alone a few years? No, these are hundreds. These fairs held multiple segmented areas to showcase fine arts, science, the latest inventions, including human zoos and incubator babies. We even have an introduction to pus and mucus foods like hot dogs and hamburgers, including a cultural rise in beer. Maybe they're testing the fluoride. To me, these fairs are basically worldwide indoctrination points to our modern thinking, conducted by the powers that be to hide already previously established cities of an earlier civilization as mere temporary attractions. And to anyone thinking these are temporary, look at some more photos of these expos. Oh wait, the bottom is St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican, more than 400 years old. Nothing about the official story regarding these worldwide expos adds up. And the only logical explanation is that what you're looking at is pre-existing architecture of the old world, repurposed to fit a new narrative, brainwashing the millions just like they do in the media today. The buildings were built, but when? They were anything but temporary and destroyed for a reason.
Destroyed in those fires.
Very interesting.
This is wild. Are you a believer in the world fairs and like the Tartarian Empire?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely has to be something. How else would those books and like what's his face? The Cultivate Elevate guy. How else would we have all his like, hey, look at this boat from 19 blah blah blah. They didn't think they would have these then, you know?
Well, I look at it like, they want to hide, Tesla's work from us.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like that was Tesla's time to really shine. You know what I
Very
mean?
well could have been.
Right. Especially to move and all those people back and forth from the fairs, 20 million people, he said. Shout outs to Electric Being, right? But
no, it's definitely mind blowing because it's like, dude, if they had stuff like this, and let's say it wasn't built like the paper mache structures, whatever, it's already existing buildings. We've heard that rhetoric. We've seen that even in expositions now, where they go to the same campgrounds because it already has the infrastructure. Could they have been traveling from various areas, and then when the reset happens, the fires happen, all the infrastructure is gone. We never had these things. We're not going to do those again. It's like when they take Citi Field out of New York City, and you're like, hey, there's no more Citi Field. Like, where are we going to watch the game?
Right. Right, exactly. You know what I mean?
Watching games before Citi Field, they're going to start questioning their things.
I mean, it was Shea Stadium, before Citi Field. It was
becomes
Shea
a rumor,
Stadium,
there was never a Citi Field.
And that's crazy, right?
They're doing it right in front of us. All right, let's check in with the chat real quick. How we
Let's
doing
do
with time? You're still good?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's get a locomotive. Hit the locomotive. Hit the music.
Oh,
get the music.
Music going.
There we go.
We got some background music playing. If I forget to turn it off, do let me know, chat.
Hey,
let's go.
Smoke them likes.
Always.
Yeet.
You can't move those buildings. Why would you want to? They're all gorgeous. Yeah. What do there, Angel?
Right. There's an old movie that took place at a World's Fair. The pamphlet for the fair mentioned Tartaria.
See? You see?
I wonder what movie that is. Absolutely. What movie? What movie?
Yeah, like a projector type movie, probably. It's that old and mentioning Tartaria. What are you thinking about? The same thing you are. Yeah. Oh, yes. Hey, XX Living Dead Girl in the building.
Hey, shout out to Living Dead Girl.
Australia.
What's up? What's up? Shout out to the Down Under.
Oh. Down Under.
Yeet.
Let's go.
Drifting in and out by Coping.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it's so late for Ants. He's like, I need to sleep, Teddy. Hurry up.
Really?
Yeah, because for Europe, I think it's past midnight now, right?
Really? Shout out to your
movie, but it was a little girl in the scene that I saw. I'm not sure. Oh, wow.
You know, it's crazy because that's what Will Smith was talking about in The Men in Black. But in before, you know, Tommy Lee Jones recruited him.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Wait, in the Men in Black, before he gets recruited, the girl is the
right? It was like back then we didn't even think about it, but it's kind of like that truth in plain sight, you know?
Yeah.
How they have to tell you.
Yeah, and even like
That's the first time I really heard of about the World's Fair. Really was Men in Black.
Yeah. Dude, Men in Black is also like the first time I've heard of the Men in Black. I didn't even know what Men in Black was.
Exactly.
Men in Black,
right?
Jet visits. The government visits you. What do you mean the government visits you? You know, it's like
that part.
That's like when the spiraling really started. It's like, oh boy. That, and there was like the Black-Eyed Children. Oh my god, like both of those stories, like they're still haunting me to this day, like finding out.
Right, you know, it's like, oh man, that was real. Shout outs to Deep South Mississippi in the building. Hey,
oh my god!
Shout outs to Berlin, 3 a.m.
Well, we appreciate
2KO. Thank you for spending your night with us. Much love. Hey,
let's go. Sounds like she is. Yeah, sounds like she is.
Saturday 2:50 p.m. Shout out to New Zealand.
From the future.
Hey, oh, that's
a real time traveler.
There you go, right? I'm happy to be on your timeline.
Yeah. Ancient 3D printers, nothing new under the sun. And all.
Very interesting. All knocked down so they could force us to use gas, electricity for government monetary gain. Well said, Teresa Davidson. I totally agree.
Let's go.
This is your mother. Are you there? Are you coming home? Hello? Is anybody home? Well, you know me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the background music. Dang it.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. For that one.
God. What was that, dude? Like, is that real? Is that mannequin? No way, because there was a black shadow. Like, what was that shadow that appeared? You see that in the back? Like right here?
Yes, right there in the corner.
Yeah, right here.
Is it a djinn?
Could be. I feel like there is something malicious here.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I absolutely do.
Yeah, maybe
there's no lights on. You
even
know,
the face is like grainy. Like
how are you even in there, right?
oh my.
Then we got to question the camera. Like, what was the cameraman doing there?
Yeah.
Was you doing some
No,
urban?
they decided to explore an abandoned. Like, this is what
Exactly.
these
Yeah.
do. This
Urban
is-
exploration. I used to do it too. Absolutely. I love it.
Oh man.
You know, he's at the perfect time to get out. You know, the sun is going down.
Yeah, dude, that
You
shadow
must
is
have heard
really
something.
cool.
Yeah.
It engulfs the entire background. You see right here?
Yes.
It's like all black right there.
Like just
It's definitely moving. That is
what's
wild.
the word? Like ominous. Void.
Scary.
Scary.
And you know about that song, that background song is probably going to get copyrighted, but it's Oh Superman. And if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's like the saddest thing, dude. It's like
Really?
the government comes to a mother and like delivers the news that her son has passed. And it's like used around all this like weird
No
creepy
way.
areas. But it's like if you truly listen to it, it's the mother's like, hello? Is anyone home? Like she's
Really?
responding to the people that are knocking at the door to deliver the news, and she'll find out. And it's like, you don't know me, but I know you, is the government telling the lady basically that they're gonna deliver the news, and it's the government telling. It's wild. That whole, I think it's called Oh Superman. It's like by some lady. Regardless, it's a very cool lyrical thing that she did at that time.
Absolutely. That's very creative.
The fuck? Yo. Hey, Mimic, I already got my phone with me, so stop trying to be slick.
Yo, shut up. I'm just trying to make
Oh, shit.
Yo, I mean,
What?
it could be a mimic. It talks back to you like that. It's like, yo, that's one ghetto.
That's
mimic, bro.
crazy for real.
It's
Like
behind that
what?
closet door too. It's like, okay, cool.
That's how mimics are getting down these days.
Oh
Like,
man, yo, some mimics, if you hear the stories, you know they sound exactly like the person that you expect. Then
yo, that would be wild. That would be wild.
Oh man. All right, let's see here. I have 2 more videos left, and let's check in with the chat, and then we'll do the last 2.
Sounds good. Let's hit the locomotive. Hit the
Boom,
music.
boom, pow.
Hit the vibe. This train is rolling, y'all. There we go.
Here, I said it to her. She was like creepy. All right. That will scare you. Doesn't need jump scares, just an effective soundtrack and good acting. You see?
Yeah.
That's why I watch horror movies with the sound off sometimes when I get scared.
Yo.
It's so much easier to get through those scenes. I'm like, is a jump scare happening? I'm muting it. But it's like I can't watch any other style now. Horror is the only thing that I'm like, yo, this is like crazy.
I love horror movies. I thought Christians thought that churches were hollow ground and like that couldn't happen there.
Man, we don't know if a haunting was happening. Maybe
I've seen a supposed haunting in a church video, something like that.
What is it like during the Pope, like the Vatican things? We've seen like the upside down crosses and like other weird references to like, you know,
That's been creepy in itself, right? The door opening ceremony
and like random things happening as he's doing rituals. They're like,
right,
there's
yeah.
hauntings everywhere. It sounds like. Are they good?
Why is it
hauntings?
so dark? Why is it so dark in there? Where's the light?
Who's opening the portal?
Right.
That was funny. My daughter walked in and said it along with the music. Let's go.
Hey, that's creepy.
Yeah. I've been watching them both for a while now. Everyone, y'all both just put out. Banging. Appreciate you.
Appreciate the love.
I'll be seeing stuff. Nice one, Mini Blue Rose. I thought Christians thought. Oh wait, I already read this. Sorry. You see, I'm slow.
No, it's okay.
Most church sites were never consecrated, so it's an assumption that it's hollowed.
I could see that.
Okay.
It gets deep. Consecrated, yeah.
It is always aliens. Has to be something. Hollowed ground, and I think they have more hauntings because it's usually cemeteries.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That is valid, yeah.
Right.
Giorgio says anyway, so. And the aliens are always us. Yeah, the aliens is always us. It was never the aliens, the TR3B was us. We have a mimic in the house that we all have heard. Okay, fair.
I know it's going to be a good day when I hear that GGG song, especially in the morning when you wake up. Shout out to Sean Collins.
How you doing, Sean? Nice to see you in the building. This is a long one tonight. I'm sorry. Me and Q talked and we're like, hey, why not go a little bit longer? So I hope you guys love hanging out with us as well. We got 2 more videos and then we're out of here. I say I'm sorry, but you know they love it. They're like, we need more. Just stay on another hour. Oh, let me turn off the background music.
You can slap, but can also stroke.
What do you do in this situation? You're in an abandoned
Bro, what the heck?
Usually I find myself in an abandoned staircase. I'm hitting the like button and I'm like, yo, what's going on? But
Smoking that like.
Oh my god. What is happening here?
That's weird.
Imagine it's the djinn from that abandoned hospital coming in or abandoned church coming up. It's like,
bro, that was a lot of flights.
Yeah,
and he was hitting it.
Fast.
He was on his way. You better not be there when I get there.
And then be like, just let it happen. Like,
hey,
what am I gonna do? What's it?
You in that case, yo, take it to the roof. Go all the way up.
Oh, that's right. Maybe push it off.
Yeah, go all the way up. Maybe it set off an alarm or something.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? Get in front of the door. Call the cops. Right.
I don't have any weapons to fight this.
Hey, you gotta get fight for your life.
All right, last one here.
All right.
This was the moment Icelandic singer Björk crashed out at Bangkok airport in 1996, lunging at reporter Julie Kaufman and knocking her to the ground, moments after the reporter simply greeted her with the words, "Welcome to Bangkok." What appeared to be an explosive reaction to a harmless greeting was later explained by Björk as a breaking point. She claimed Kaufman had stalked her and her 9-year-old son for days across multiple locations, ignoring requests to stop. Björk said the airport encounter triggered fear for her child's safety. Kaufman denied any stalking, no charges were filed, and the footage became one of the most infamous celebrity confrontations of the 90s. On April 16, 2014, the South Korean ferry Sewol capsized and sank off the coast of Jindo while carrying 476 people, most of them high school students on a field trip. An abrupt turn combined with overloaded cargo caused the ship to list and rapidly flood. Passengers were repeatedly told over the intercom to stay where they were. Instructions most of them followed as water quickly filled the decks. The captain and several crew members abandoned ship early, leaving hundreds trapped inside. The ferry sunk in roughly 2 hours, killing 304 people, the majority of them teenagers. The captain was convicted of gross negligence and murder by omission and sentenced to life in prison, while multiple crew members and shipping company officials received prison terms.
Nah, throw the captain back in the water, have him drown. I don't like that.
Shout out to Morbid Facts.
That last story, like, that is embarrassing for that captain, bro. Like, you have one job. Make sure the people in your ferry make it to the other point, and you abandon the ferry like that?
Exactly. Coward. Coward.
The people, that's like an airplane pilot abandoning the entire cockpit, and you're like, yo, who's flying this thing?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He jumps out with a parachute, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, screw everyone else. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're gonna put, hey, let's throw the airplane pilot life in prison. No. That guy deserves, sorry. I'm not the judge.
Right. Easy.
All right. Interesting.
Hit the locomotive. Let's last Ben with the chat. See where they at, and we out of here, y'all.
All right, let's
go. Let's go. Make sure y'all smoke that light. Last time to smoke the light.
This is it. We're leaving. I believe you. I believe that's the reason.
Hey.
Morbid facts.
Shout out to JR Raven. Shout out to Angela.
Oh, let's
The
go.
Tag Girl. Shout out to you.
Going fast, so if I miss anything,
It's all good. Shout out to Nasty Work. Sean Collins.
Throws hands while she done. Yo, that Bjork, that was wild. It was sad when I had my
Love you guys.
and I went
Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Dope.
That is
G.
That is interesting indeed.
Birthday.
We love you back.
Cody in Chicago. JR Raven. Amanda
in the building. And
Cherry Higgins.
Alrighty. I think that
Much love. Blue Rose. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you have a safe night. Hope to see you next week at 7 p.m.
If you guys are gonna do anything, hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't already, make sure you come over to explore the weird side as well as the React Files side and hit it on both. Hey, puff puff pass. See you guys next time. Stay safe.
Yeet.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Thank you.